what would Jesus do? I get back to that. For real, I ain't even playing. I really, I don't be showing that every time. But I really make, like I'm saying, probably make like 3 videos. I'm saying, but yeah, or go and try. No, this shit is out for them. I'm telling you, this is like, but yeah, my thing. I get back to him saying, what would Jesus do? I'm talking about him saying like, I get to that real quick. But what would Jesus do? I mean, if he wanted, I'm saying, to do something specific, just anything with a chick. I mean, chicks even. I mean, like. Jesus wasn't really in, like he wasn't, that wasn't his thing. But I'm saying if Jesus wanted to do something with a chick, I mean, you really think he couldn't, like I'm saying? It's just, I'm saying, like, I mean, so just think about that. But, not over with not the music, but, the funny thing I will say is the funny thing is, girl is like I'm saying, like she's going say she preaches about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she's like, you know what I'm saying, like she said before, she didn't really even see herself like, you know what I'm saying? It's funny, she didn't really. But she she's like kind of like in a sense like I see her like as that submissive. She don't even realize she's being submissive like that. I mean, like she's that submissive. She don't think she's being that submissive. Like damn. But at the same time, like yeah, like I said, she'll be capricious about this shit because she'll be like, yeah, she knows she has a number. Anyway, what was I saying? No, nah. Listen to this part. My fault. Listen to this part. Like, it could be cool, but listen to this part. My thing, like, is like I'm saying, like, you get so lost in the work. I mean, like, I get so lost in the work. Like I'm saying, just because one concept, even just different concept, even just a bad plan. I mean, will succeed way better than a great plan. I mean, if the bad plan is just more fucking executed. I mean, just go the fuck in. I mean, just keep at it. I mean, instead of just a great plan, but more so. Not as fucking executed, I would just say, man. But basically I'm saying like I got this like from, and that was saying I kind of give references. I mean, verbal references, but references, and I was like that was the with the devil, but then this is a reference kind of thing. Like, one person I get, you know what I'm saying, just like give him so much free shit. I mean, because basically I'm just like not even really fucking. I'm really like that's what I'm saying. I be kind of in the flow of shit so much. I mean, I don't even really like. I mean, I'm just kind of flowing with shit. I really like enjoy it. You don't really understand what I'm talking about, nigga. This shit is it's funny. Like some shit can be like to an extent stressful as fuck, man. Stressful as fuck, but then just really love what you do. It's really just fulfilling like that. You really do it with like a purpose. You really feel like I'm saying like you know, I hope you could really just tell. I'm not just talking just to talk. I mean, so really, I'm saying I really, I think, I even got a whole different kind of concept about Nipsey Hussle and stuff. I mean, just but let me just what was I saying about something else I wanted to say about before that. Not even before that, because I wanted to say that like a while ago, but then I was like, I have so much to say. But yeah, about just giving this shit out for free, like I'm saying, just I hadn't even really, not even had time. I just hadn't even really. I'm like, I wasn't even like, I'm not even writing descriptions, none of that. I'm just like, nigga, if they want, I'm saying, donate whatever the fuck, and get the Patreon, nigga, they can find out how to do that shit. Nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even thinking like. I'm saying I don't have time, but my shit is just, I really want to just really focus, nigga. Not even get distracted with trying to write, nigga, like different links and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, nigga, like where you can find me and all that shit. I'm just, nigga, I really be that type of nigga, like, yeah, nigga, like, got this thing, nigga, ridiculous, sickening work ethic, my nigga, ridiculous, sickening work ethic. Literally, nigga, I be losing track of time. That's the flow state, my nigga. Shooting a basketball analogy, man. It's like shooting a golf ball in the ocean. It's just an analogy. I mean, it's real. I'm gonna look at the time. I be really just losing track of time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, like, but shit, like, but not the girl really. That's why I said one of the videos saying like manifesting shit, cause she really, like, you know what I'm saying, she brings a nigga peace of mind like that, nigga. So it's like not peace of mind, like, but it's really like, yeah, it's how Farrakhan put it. I mean, but anyway, not beyond that, this yeah, this, you know what I'm saying, just going in, getting lost in the work, but it's, you know what I'm saying, like, and even just giving. I'm talking about this nigga, you just banging, just giving, you see niggas just giving y'all motherfucking this free shit, just not even free shit, just niggas just giving that shit, niggas just giving that shit out to niggas, like I'm saying, like, you give them so much, trust me, dog. nigga just give them so much, man, they really, like, I'm talking about nigga, like, take my money. I'm talking about niggas, people be like, niggas, like, you give them so much free shit, they'll be asking, like, please take my money, they'll be begging you to take their money, like, please take my money. Like, I'm telling you, like, when you give people like that much free value, nigga, like that much value, people like, you know what I'm saying, proud to pay, nigga. Like, they want to give you money. Like, they really been blessed that much. I mean, like, I mean, for real, like, nigga, they actually, man, like, please take this money. I mean, like, so it's different. Strategies, a different type of shit. My shit just, I'm saying, I just really am just, I mean, I mean, for real, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I said, the girl, the full confidence, and even just the confidence in Christ and all that. I be having, like, this, because I be listening, I'll just say this, I be listening to my music, and I'm like, damn, I'm really, like, I be noticing this shit, like I said, like, years ago, I'm like, damn, this shit, I'm living this certain shit, like, right now, like, them certain type of visions I like, kind of, like, that's interesting. I'm like living certain shit, nigga. So it's like, but beyond that, I'm like, I be really having like certain type of epiphanies, nigga. Like, just epiphanies for some reason. Even just the girl like telling me, like, like, nigga, chicks, nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is kind of like, it's been a long night anyway, nigga. Chicks will literally, like, you'll really be like, talk about turning chicks down. I'm talking about, nigga, like, chicks will, like, really, like, you know what I'm saying, like, like, all they want to fucking pay you, like, you know, willing to pay you to suck your dick, like, begging you, please take my money, like they go, I'm just saying, they want to, yeah, to suck your dick, not even fuck, just, you know, they paying me, I'm just saying, man. And I'm gonna have to discern that, you know what I'm saying, like, shit, that type of sexual discipline, that type of energy, man, that type of, praise him in the public, man, because, I mean, like, yo, yeah, my confidence comes from Christ, but that's why I tell you, man, but Christ, I mean, God gave me her. I mean, he's like, God's like, I'm saying, like, when you, I mean, just, yeah, for real, like I'm saying, when you appreciate her, John Paul, you know what I'm saying, you're appreciating me as well. I mean, you say thank you to me. You know what I'm saying? When you even appreciate her, your wife giving from me, like, nigga, that's appreciate. That gives me joy. Sean Paul, that gives you God joy. That gives God joy for me to appreciate, I mean, the woman he put in my life, you know what I'm saying, the way I do. And just when I do, it's like, yeah. He like, well done, I mean. I say merci. For sure.